Hey everyone, some quick reaction to the 2014 Royal Rumble. I don't think too many people were surprised by the outcome. Of course, Batista returning and winning the event, and that had been the online buzz for the last couple weeks at least since they announced that he was returning. And I said it in my prediction post on Friday. This is not a match I want to see at WrestleMania 30, Batista versus Randy Orton, for various reasons, but I think what a lot of people may have been more surprised by was the fact that Daniel Bryan did not end up in the Rumble. I think a lot of people expected him to be one of the 10 men that hadn't been announced. There were a lot of chants and there were a lot of boos. I don't know if you noticed when Rey Mysterio came in at number 30. There were a lot of boos, and I think that had a lot to do with the fact that it finally set in that Daniel Bryan was not going to be a part of the Royal Rumble match itself. So I think a lot of fans disappointed in that regard. Of course, the way Kane came back and eliminated CM Punk after he had already been eliminated, I think that made fans upset as well. But, you know, the story of the night, in my opinion, is Roman Reigns. And I had said on our last podcast on From the Rafters Radio, I said 2014 would be the year of Roman Reigns. And, you know, his performance at Survivor Series, now he is the new record holder for the most eliminations in a Royal Rumble matchup with 12, surpassing Kane, which that record stood for years. I think Roman Reigns is really proving a lot and is going to be a major player in 2014. Unfortunately, he didn't win the Royal Rumble. I don't think that he necessarily should have, as I don't think he's been pushed properly just yet. But I think a lot of people would have rather seen anybody but Batista win. But that's what we've got, and that's what we'll deal with. And let's talk about the surprise entrance. You know, I think a lot of folks were hoping for Jake the Snake Roberts. I know I was. I know that he had been kind of pushing to get into the 2014 Royal Rumble, and there's always a few surprises. And this year, you know, Kevin Nash, I was not overly excited about. I wasn't excited at all. I honestly have never been a Kevin Nash / Diesel / Oz / whatever else he's wrestled as. I've never been a fan of his, and you know, I'm not hating on the guy. I just never really took to him. And the fact that he came back 3 years ago for the Royal Rumble, you know, I didn't feel like there was any need to have him back in this year's event. El Torito was funny. It was cute. It was, you know, gimmicky, and he got in a few cool moves, eliminated Fandango. So that was what it was. And then JBL, I hate it when they bring the announcers into the Rumble. That year in 2012, when all three, Booker T, Michael Cole, and Jerry Lawler all got in, was not a fan of that at all. So, you know, I'm not going to bash and hate on the Rumble because it is my favorite pay-per-view of the year. There were some great moments in there. There were some, you know, the Kofi Kingston spot wasn't as good as it's been in the past, but he did something, you know, once again to kind of live up to his reputation. And Roman Reigns, again, his performance, keep an eye on him because I think 2014 is going to be a good year for him. And we'll see now what's going to happen. Undercard, won't talk a whole lot about that, but obviously the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, John Cena, that's coming up as well. People are speculating that for WrestleMania, so we'll kind of wait and see. But everyone, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to My 1, 2, 3 Cents.